Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, I just want to remind you that today we should be grateful to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to gain knowledge, share knowledge, even in conditions like this. Salawat and salam to the Prophet Muhammad SAW and his family and friends for his struggle so that we can feel the peace and beauty of Islam until this moment. I'm Hawrazi. Here I am as a moderator. Okay, so today the speakers, including myself, will present each of all materials. So let me introduce the speakers in our group. First, I'm Hawrazi. In this group, we have Zepul Richi. Hello, Zepul.
Halo, hai.
Okay, we have Yogi Nasution. Hello, Yogi.
Halo.
Okay, and Lutfi Hakim. Hello, Lutfi.
Halo.
We have Aaron Satrio. Hello, Mr. Aaron. Mr. Aaron. Hello.
Iya, halo.
Okay. And last, we have Nino Marcelino. Hello, Nino.
Hai.
Okay, thank you, guys. Okay, let's jump to the first presentation. That is myself. Okay. Okay, I will explain to you about Tidal power plant. Okay, we can move the next slide, Mr. Lutfi Hakim. Okay, first let's look at the history of development. In ancient time before the 19th century, European and North American used the tidal energy to Greenwich well. In the 19th century, science had developed so that academic saw potential for tidal energy to be used as electrical energy. So in the 19th century, there was the first large tidal power plant in France, namely the Reims Tidal Power Plant, which started operation in 1966. Next slide, Mr. Lutfi. Okay, tidal current arises because of the gravitational pull of the Earth, Moon, and Sun. So that the side of the Earth passing the Moon and the Sun, the seawater will be attracted like this illustration. Okay, next slide. Okay, here are some turbine technology that are often used. There are tidal barrage, tidal fences, and tidal turbine. Tidal barrage using dam to create high tide and low tide, and tidal fences using turbine. Turbine can be used vertically and horizontally. This turbine usually use shallow water, and this turbine has the same concept as wind turbine. Okay, next slide. Okay, tidal plant can only be installed along coastline, but it depends in height of high tide and low tide. It at least about 5 meters to be able to gain electricity. Next. Okay, this height difference create tidal current, then cause the turbine to rotate, creating mechanical energy, which is then converted by the generator into electrical energy and sent to the power station using a cable, and then distribute to the community. Next. Okay, let's look the efficiency and advance. The efficiency, first, energy that's not constant, changes for marine animal and require high equipment specification. Expensive construction costs, can only supply energy for approximately 10 hours per day. And the advance, first, no full, renewable, not expensive to maintain, low social impact, high predictability, and green energy. Okay, thank you. If something not clear, please ask me. Okay, any question?
Okay. Or any question?
Mhm.
What is mean by low visual impact? Thank you.
Okay, okay, thank you, Zeporici. Okay, in advance, uh, low visual impact is if we compare it to wind turbine. Of course, wind turbine will disturb our view more than diesel turbine because the diesel turbine placed below in the sea waters, in sea water level. It's clear? Is my answer? The answer is clear, Mr. Zepol Ricci.
That's clear. That's clear. I
Okay,
understand. I
thank you.
understand.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zepol Ricci. Anything else? Anything else? Any question? Anything else?
Mr. Hairul.
Okay.
I would like to ask Mr. Hairul for your expression. I would like to ask, and what deep is the turbine usually placed?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Aaron. It's a good question. These turbines are usually placed at the depth of about 50 to 100 meters, according to the journal I read. This is my question. This is my answer. The answer is clear.
Oke, makasih Mr. Thank you, Mr.
Okay,
Hairul.
thank you. Thank you, Mr. Aaron. Okay, my apologies if there is less or more. Okay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, let's move to the next presentation. Please welcome Yogi Nasution. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Hairul. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. I would like to say thank you for coming in this online meeting. It's great to see you all. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Yogi Tri Pratamputra Nasution. I'm study at Chemical Engineering Department Universitas Ahmad Yogyakarta. Today, I would like to present about my research with the title Waste Cooking Oil Purification with Column Stuffing, Filtration, Activated Palm Oil, Cell Cacoal as a biomaterial, pre-treatment continuously. So, let me start my presentation. Next. Okay. For the background of my research, the rate of fuel consumed in series every year since 1991, oil production in Indonesia has continued to the decline. There before have been many research regarding renewable energy as a source of fuel. One of them is biodiesel. The raw material of biodiesel derived from vegetable oil and the most suitable for use was cooking oil. However, waste cooking oil has a high content of free fatty acid due to repeat use, which change the physical and chemical structure according to the composition and the type of oil. This research will try to improve the quality of waste cooking oil by using adsorbent from palm oil shell, which with will be use activated carbon, where the refining process use the prototype of column stuffing. Next, okay. Here my prototype of column stuffing that I make to purifying the waste cooking oil. The system of the prototype is continuous, and there is activated palm oil shell crockwall as a biomaterial pretreatment. This prototype consists of tank, valve input, column filtration, buffet, fitting, and valve output. Next, the method of this research divided in two sections. The first one is activated of palm oil shell crockwall, and the second one is purifying of palm oil shell crockwall. First step in activating of palm oil shell crockwall is sieving 100 mesh of palm oil shell crockwall. The second step is activating palm oil shell crockwall by soaking in 1 molal of HCl solution with ratio 1 to for 24 hours. Then filtering the palm oil shell crockwall. After that, neutralizing palm oil shell crockwall by washing with distilled water unit, natural pH obtained, and then drying the palm oil shell crockwall in the oven at 110 derajat Celsius for 24 hours. And for the last step is calculating the water content of the palm oil shell crockwall sample. Next, and for first step of purifying of cooking oil is put the cooking oil that has been calculated the initiate FFA level into 1 liter of storage tank. Then pass the column filtration that has been set according to the variable use. Then open the valve and place the container in under output valve of column filtration. And the last step is test FFA level and calculate FFA level. Next. Next point is the result of my research. You can see on my slide there is 3 tables of result for my research. For the first table is shown effect of the crockwall weight on reducing FFA level, and the second table is shown about effect of flow rate on the reducing FFA level, and the third table is shown effect of fiber weight on reducing FFA level. Next, in this slide there is 3 pictures of the purification result color with the coconut fiber variation. You can see from the 3 pictures the best result in the ratio, which is use 500 gram of coconut fiber. Next. Okay, after I finish my research, I can conclude that the use of activated crockwall from palm oil shell with the effect the reduction of FFA level from waste cooking oil, increase weight of activated crockwall is used will be decrease the FFA level of waste cooking oil. The use of coconut fiber did not affect the FFA level of waste cooking oil. However, the use of coconut fiber affect the color of the waste cooking oil. Increased weight of coconut fiber will increase the clear color of the waste cooking oil. Three, variation of flow rate during the refining of waste cooking oil in the column. Filtration prototype will affect to FFA level, the smaller of flow rate, the higher degrees in FFA level. And then the factor that influence the purification of waste cooking oil in this research are the absorbent weight and flow rate. Okay, I think enough. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Yogi. If something about the presentation is not clear, please ask the question. Please. Okay, I think I have a question, Mr. Yogi.
Yeah.
Uh, why you choose the palm oil to?
In my research, right?
Yes.
Okay. Palm oil shell are waste from the oil industry, so that using them can reduce the waste. There is a similarity in the structure of the surface area and iodine number with the important carbon black, or it can say has nearly close characteristic with the imported carbon black. And palm oil shell contain pure activated carbon, fixed carbon. The fixed carbon in palm oil shell is about 20 and 22%. Enough, Mr.
Okay,
Hairul?
because because the structure is same and initial apa what's and the number of iodine. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's enough for me. Thank you, Mr. Yogi. Okay, nothing else?
You are welcome.
Okay, I will ask to Mr. Yogi. Why do you use a continuous system, not a batch system in this research?
Okay, thank you for the good question. I use a continuous system in the research because the capacity that we use in quite large, and if I use a batch system, it will reduce the time efficiency of the required. On the other hand, after I review some journal that relate with this research, the use of continuous process reduce FFA level greater than the batch system. In this research, there is no special process such sentient temperature and pressure, so I don't use the batch system. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Yogi.
You are welcome.
Okay, I think it's enough, Mr. Yogi. Okay, thank you for your presentation. Okay, let's move to the next presentation. Please welcome Mas Mr. Lutfi. Mr. Lutfi, can you hear me? You are the next presenter. Mr. Lutfi. Mr. Lutfi? Mr. Lutfi? Can you present your presentation? Mr. Lutfi? Okay. Okay. Please, Mr. Lutfi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, friends.
Waalaikumsalam
Thank you
warahmatullahi.
for coming to my presentation today. I'm happy to meet all of you. Before starting of presentation today, let me introduce myself first. I'm Lutfi Hakim from Chemical Engineering Study Program. All right. In this presentation, I will discuss how to make coconut oil. Next. What is coconut oil? Pure coconut oil is coconut oil made from fresh coconut raw materials. Its oil or kernel is taken, processed under controlled heating or no heating at all, without chemical and RDB. Next, I will explain the time of the coconut oil making process. The first step, prepare the necessary tools and materials, and prepare grated coconut and weigh as much as 400 grams. And make coconut oil, make by adding water, twist the weight of grated coconut 800 milli, then kneading it and squeezing it until it is clear. First step, boil the coconut milk to a boil and separate between skim and cream. Then separate the skim and cream and reheat the cream to a temperature of about 90 to 100 degrees Celsius. The second heating process is carried out until it forms a brownish blend. The last step, filter the oil using a frying filter to that the oil is clear. Then keep the oil in a bottle. This is a video of the coconut oil making process. Next. Okay, next. Okay, next, Mr. Saiful. Thank you. That's my presentation. Are there any questions?
Thank you, Mr. Lutfi. It's good presentation. But maybe there's something less clear. Please ask a question. Please.
Okay, I wanna ask you something.
Okay.
If more than 400 grams of ingredients are used, does it affect the oil yield?
Well, is there any question? More question?
Mr. Nino, can you repeat your question? Because Mr. Lutfi Maybe can hear you.
Okay.
Hello.
If more than 400 grams of ingredient are used, does it affect the oil yield?
Well, thank you for question. I will to answer question from Mr. Nino. If a material used is, for example, 1000 gram, it means the water used is twice that of the materials, which is 2 liters. Therefore, the oil result avoided will be more. Okay, thank you.
Okay. I will ask to Mr. Lutfi. Thank you for
Yes.
time. What can affect the process of making coconut oil? Thank you.
Okay, I will answer question from Mr. Zaiful. The factor that greatly affect this process is temperature. Because if the temperature is less than the result oil smells basic. On the other hand, if the temperature is higher, the resulting oil will be breakdown. Okay, thank you, Mr. Saiful.
You're welcome.
Okay. Anything else? Enough.
Nothing. Enough.
Okay.
Okay, enough. Thank you.
Mhm. For the presentation. The next presenter, please Aaron Satrio. Hello, Mr. Aaron. Are you okay?
Hello.
Okay,
Okay.
please.
Good. Thanks. Good. Thanks for Mr. Harold. PowerPoint, please. PowerPoint, Mr. Harold. Okay. I am Aaron Satrio. I will present how to conduct interview properly and correction. The first thing to do is next. First, among others, greeted Hayade with a friendly smile. To introduce yourself to Hayade from 3. Tell the advantage that you have. 4. Tell your reason for working at the company. 5. Ask questions when permitted. And 6. And interview by saying thank you. Next. Okay, first, greeting Hayade with a friendly smile. In starting in the interview, we should look nervous. So greet Hayade with a warm smile, saying good morning or evening, depending of what time you are the interview. Next. Second, introduce yourself. After greeting, be asked to introduce yourself. That where you introduce yourself, such your name, age, or educational background. Okay, next. Three, tell the advantages that you have. After introduce yourself, include what the express your strength, such as being fluent in foreign language, easy to social experience in companies, or other things that can add value to yourself in front of her. Next. 5. Ask question when permitted. After the interview and before it ends, you can ask permission to ask HRD about the company. If you can ask, but don't overdo it. Next. Let's end the interview by saying thank you. When the interview is over, take your time to thank your interview for taking their time with you, and you can also say, I hope I can work at the company while saying thank you. That is my presentation on how to conduct and good and correct interview. Please ask if you have question if it is not clear.
Okay, Mr. Aaron, I will to ask. I have a question whether these tips are very useful in a job interview, and that is the present tense this method will work.
Okay, Mr. Lutfi Hatun. Of course, this method is very effective because method is commonly used an interview, but the success of this method depends on how you describe yourself to the interview reviewers so that they are attracted to you to recruit you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aaron, for your answer.
Okay, thank you, Lutfi. Okay, next question. Okay,
Can you hear me?
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Your ask
I have a
for
question.
me.
Okay, I have a question.
Hello?
Hello. You explain
Hello?
about job application, yes? Right? You explain about job
Yes.
application interview. But my question, can this method used for all interview?
Okay, Mr. Hero. Yes, this method can be used for various kinds of job interview, but for interview itself, it depends on your profession and your interest in job. You understand, Mr. Hairul?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Mr. Aaron.
Okay, Mr. Hairul.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you. Okay, please close your presentation, Mr. Aaron.
okay. Thank you. My presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aaron. Okay, let's move to the next presenter. Please welcome Mr. Zekorici.
Okay, please my presentation. The slide my presentation, please, Mr. Lucky or Mr. Hairul. Wait. I'm sorry for mistake. Okay, if the cannot share screen, will I share screen?
I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Lucky and Mr. Hairul. This is my presentation about volcanoes. Good morning. Thank you for coming to my presentation today. I'm glad to meet you all. Let me introduce ourselves. I'm Yeful Riji. I'm from Yogyakarta. Well, in this presentation, we are going to discuss about volcanoes. Next, what is a volcano? Volcanoes are volcanic in general is a term that can be defined as a system of channel hot fluid, rock in the form of liquid or lava that extend from a depth of about 10 km below the Earth's surface to the Earth's surface, including the deposition result of accumulation of material released on when he erupted. Next, types of volcanoes: 1. Stratovolcano, 2. Precise, 3. Cinder cone, and 4. Caldera. Next, the description: stratovolcano, composed of rock from the eruption with varying types of eruption so that it can produce a layered arrangement of several types of rock, thus forming a like giant cone, something irregular in shape because the eruption has occurred several hundred times Mount Merapi is of this type. And number two, salt. It's composite of lava flow rock which, when it is deposited, is still liquid, so that it does not have time from a Higgs step cone. Its shape will have a gentle slope, and the arrangement consists of basaltic rock. Example of these from volcanoes are in the Hawaii Island. Next, cinder cone. It's a volcano whereas a small piece of volcanoic rock and spread around the mountain. Most of the mountain of this type to form a ball on top. Rarely is it above 500 meters from the surrounding ground. Caldera. This type of volcano is from a very strong explosion that through the top of the mountain to form a basin. Mount Bromo is of this type. Next, can volcanoes erupt? Can be yes, can be no, because there are volcanoes that always erupts, active volcanoes. There are those that cannot erupt again from prehistoric times. These volcanoes, they are also volcanoes that haven't erupted in a long time, but they can erupt again. Dormant or dormant volcanoes. Next, thank you for watching and listening. This is our presentation. Is there any question?
Yeah. I think I have question. Can I?
Okay, Mr. Yogi.
Yeah. Thank you for the awesome presentation, Mr. Ipul. I want to know what is mean by magma. Thank you.
Okay, any question again?
Okay, second question. What is meant by volcanic gas?
Okay, I can one question. Magma is small rock that lies in the magma chamber below the Earth surface. Second question, gas released by a volcano when it erupts. These gas include carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen, which can harm humans. Thank you. Thank you for the ask. Thank you for a question. Uh, Akhiru kalam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm sorry about when lost signal.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zaipul Richie, for your presentation. Okay, let's move to the last presenter. Please welcome Nino Marcelino.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rosie. Okay, good morning. Hello, everyone. Today, I want to presentation about educating how to induce immunity in new reality for children. Discussion agenda. I want to expand 3 points from us. First, introduction about immunity. Second, innate immunity system. And the last, acquired system immune. Immunity. Next. Introduction. The human body has an immune system that can prevent the entry and spread of disease causing again and causes into the body. This immune system is needed by humans so that their body do not get sick and avoid damage due to disease again. Various types of body cells that play a role in the immune system include lymphocyte, B cell and T cell, and leukocyte, picocyte, and tetracyte. The immune system is divided into two types. Number one, innate immune system. Number two, acquired immune system. Innate immune system. Number one, immune system substance are naturally present in a person's body. Number two, frontline defender. Number three, this protection does not durable and it's weak. Number four, react to all pathogen. Number five, does not have human memory properties. And the last, main actor. Next. Acquired system immune. Immune substance antibodies will be produced by the body as a defense reaction after the entry of disease again into a person's body. The protection is long-lasting and strong, reacting to specific pathogen. Has human memory properties. Antibody will produce more quickly than the body in the second infection. Main actor, lymphocyte or T cell and B cell, and IgM and IgG. Antibodies IgM will be formed first, then IgG. IgM is transit while IgG is presented. Effort to improve the immune system in the body. First, consume vitamins and minerals. Second, sleep, rest, exercise, correct attitude and perception. And third, nutrition and diet. Okay, thank you. Any question? Am I clear?
I am Mr. Arif Marcelino. I ask you for you. What nutrition and balanced foods can strengthen immunity for children? Thank you.
Okay, really good question. Fast food that your children like MA and compose them into a balanced menu consisting of first, carbohydrate source such as rice, sweet potatoes, corn. Number two, source of protein and fat such as fish, chicken, meat, tofu, and nuts. Number three, source of vitamin and mineral such as vegetable and fruit. Okay, clear?
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Next
Marcelino.
question.
Yeah, I think I'm last. I want to before. Thank you for the good presentation, Mr. Nino. In slide number 7, you talk about diet. I want to ask what is the right diet for 70 years old. The child is gaining weight because of taking prednisone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nasution. Really good question. I want to answer your question. Take care of diet. Number one, cheat meal schedules 3 times, morning, afternoon, evening, and snack 2 times, morning and evening. Number two, cost the type of food and low-calorie snack, such as limiting the fried menu and causing snacks as fruit. Avoid contemporary foods and drinks that are high in calories. Number three, most importantly, encourage children to be active in sport. Okay, am I clear?
Yeah, thank you for new information, Mr. Cecil.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your presentation, Mr. Nino Marcelino. I think it's final. Here is for the end of the presentation and discussion today. Thank you guys for your all presentation, for attention. Thank you for your time. Hopefully we can apply knowledge we get today. Okay, let's close the meeting today by saying Alhamdulillah together.
Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, I'm Rosie. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Gerah guys.